mindfulness, some people say, is a bare awareness of what's here. Other people who are more psychologically oriented say, well, it's more of a kind attention. It's kind of a caring attention. But we need to dissect that a little bit. What they found was that both groups, the one that went through the mindfulness training and the one that didn't go through the mindfulness training, showed the same perceived sadness. They both showed that they were really sad in watching these clips. The difference was with the mindfulness, the group that wasn't doing the mindfulness, they showed a statistically significant difference in the Beck Depression Inventory. So higher rates of depression in the Beck Depression Inventory. So that was interesting, but what does that mean? That is, we don't know until they looked at the brain scans. And what they found was something really fascinating. These two groups were using two completely different parts of their brains. The group that didn't do the mindfulness training showed increased activity in this area called the cortical midline, which a few years ago, Norman Farb, the chief investigator of that study, found that that's the area that is active when our minds are wandering. Thinking about the past, thinking about the future, worrying about something, rehashing something, whatever it is. That's what's happening when our mind is wandering. There's activity in that part of the brain. The group that did the mindfulness training showed activity in the somatosensory areas of the brain, the somatic, the body-oriented areas of the brain, including the insula, which some people have considered the seat of awareness in the brain. It's what connects, it's what sends messages from the lower areas to the higher areas saying that, hey, this is what's happening with your emotions and your body right now, type of thing. And so increased activity in that part of the brain. So what did that mean to them? It meant to them, the people that were doing the mindfulness training, likely when they felt the sadness, brought their attention to their bodies and actually allowed themselves to inquire or be with the feeling that was there. When we talk about the depression loop, the stress loop, the anxiety cycle that's there, when it's panic, whatever it is, what do we need to fuel that? What does our brains need to fuel our emotional suffering? It's thinking. Don't think. That's the message here. Okay, thank you very much. Just kidding. Okay. No, but really, it's thinking.